I wonder if you can just quickly zero in on airlines, because to Phil's point a moment ago, the booking picture has gotten so much better. The capacity picture, maybe not as much. And I just wonder when that resolves and what happens to fares in the meantime.
Yeah, we're definitely seeing a surge. As you know, the Hopper app tracks all of shopping globally and obviously in the US. And since the beginning of the year, we've seen a 58% increase in just shopping, which is basically demand for domestic travel. The airline prices, as you were previously pointing out, have recovered from their absolute low about a year ago, but they're still not back to pre-pandemic levels. The demand is predominantly domestic for obvious reasons, because the markets internationally are just not open right now. So if we look at 2019, we would have had about 60% of the 50% of the demand being domestic. This year, it's closer to 2/3, so 66%. All prices are going up, so anybody who is thinking of planning a trip right now should be looking to book as soon as possible and to load as many flexibility options on refunds as possible, because there's still a lot of chaos around the airline capacity.
Right. Are you able to decipher what is leisure and what's corporate at this point? I don't know, even maybe slicing fare structures. I just wonder, how are you reading whether or not corporate travel is catching up with the obvious strength in leisure?
The easiest way to look at that is weekend stays, because corporate is predominantly within the week. And we don't have specific numbers out on that, but corporate travel is nowhere near back to leisure rebound. For obvious reasons, companies are still wary to just having people travel on their behalf. So all of this surge in demand is coming from the leisure side. We actually saw a direct correlation when the Biden administration's stimulus checks came out. There were record booking numbers on the couple of days that followed that. And we also have seen demand tick up, for example, for the 4th of July holiday, specifically around the announcement around the vaccine. So the recovery is almost predominantly being driven by leisure right now.
Surprised to hear that regarding the correlation with stimulus. We just talked about airlines, and we talked about where you're seeing the demand come back. Those CNBC stock survey results that were just cited by Carl, are people booking in Airbnbs and home rentals? Are they booking in hotels? Are they taking out rental cars? And I ask that because I'm looking at the Avis stock. It's doubled since the start of the year.
Yeah, that's correct. If you look at Hopper as a marketplace, so we're the largest travel app in North America, so we actually have quite a bit of a footprint there. Car bookings are up 150% since the beginning of the year, so that has been surging. Obviously, shorter trips, mostly driving, a couple of hours away from where you live, was really the dominant trip pattern. Also, because homestays, including Airbnb, are safer, or they're perceived as being safer by the customer because there's no common areas. That was actually the homestays did a lot better than traditional hotel rooms. However, we have seen almost a complete recovery in hotel demand, especially for destinations like Phoenix, Miami. So basically anything that isn't directly correlated to air travel has almost already recovered to pre-pandemic levels at a market level. And at Hopper, because we have an app that is catering to a younger demo, we are seeing demand recovered past the pre-pandemic levels right now.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.